Thing.
Okay.
Okay, hi guys,
Now
we're
it's live.
live.
Hello.
Yep,
So today is
Chris.
our pre-meeting briefing for this Monday's World Bank meeting at 3 p.m. And for now, I'm going to start a screen share of a PowerPoint presentation that I've prepared. So the content is the one that is prepared, and it will be reviewed again by EOP for the design. Can I see it? Okay. Yep. So I will go through. Okay, I will just display at this screen because I realized when I did it with Michan last time, it will get hang in the middle if I display at full PowerPoint screen. So welcome for the Malaysian Public Policy Competition World Bank pitch. So my name is Charis Chan and I'm the project director for this year's Malaysian Public Policy Competition. As for this year's competition, or shortly known as MPPC, we'll be having on 19th and 20th of August at Sunway University. As for this presentation, I'll briefly go through with you what I'm going to talk about. First, I'm going to talk about the aim, the event details of major milestone of MPPC, how it started, Bank, as in the involvement and return on investment for World Bank, the target audience, the itinerary, community structure, as well as the previous media coverage as a supplement. So the aim of Malaysian Public Policy Competition is actually to enable Malaysian youths to gain comprehensive insights to the policy making process from conception to implementation. As well as this year, we've identified the 4 pillars, which is to enhance collaboration, increase outreach and awareness, addressing the discourse, and to prolong and strengthen the impact of MPPC. We realized that there's a lot of business and a lot of competition out there, but there is very rare a competition that's on public policy. And we felt that youths, they are supposed to be involved in public policy. And that is why we came up with these 4 pillars, as well as we realized the importance of MPPC competition itself. As for the event details, it will be on the 19th and 20th of August at Sunway University. And what is special for this year is that the theme will be on sustainable development, equality, and we will be expecting 120 attendees, where the breakdown will be 80 from participants and 40 from public audiences as well. So I will just continue to discuss after this about the number of attendees and the breakdown. Whereas for now, I will go through the MPPC milestones. It all started in 2011, where the theme was on promoting transparency, integrity, and accountability. And there were a lot of different themes that we had in MPPC, from brain drain, education, from housing, up to the one held last year on reimagining the workplace. So for this year, it will be the 7th year of MPPC. These are the example of major milestones, where in the beginning, we had government and private sectors support. And at the same time, the second year, we had Prime Minister's office, where we attracted the Prime Minister of Malaysia. And from there, we continued to grow and we also attracted media coverage. And what is special for MPPC this in 2016, we had a new system during the voting process for the decision for the MPPC winning policy, which is the audience voting system that I will actually share with you after this. To share with you the theme of this year's MPPC, it will be on economic inequality, and the area of discussion will be income inequality, rich and poor gap, as well as to analyze the existing policies and the stakeholders involved. And this will be the example question that we will actually let the participants to read on to actually guide them in their research. The reason we had this question statement is actually we realized that last year, due to the Malaysian budget 2017, they have this goal of ensuring unity and economic growth, inclusive prudent spending, and fostering well-being of the people. However, we felt that there's a lot of areas that we can actually research more and also discover, and we hope to have this contribution from the youth through MPPC. As for World Bank, we would suggest to have World Bank involved to join MPPC as a knowledge partner, and World Bank would be involved through pre-MPPC, during MPPC, as well as post-MPPC. In the beginning, for pre-MPPC, we hope to have the publishing of the best application question, and this will be a very good exposure as the participants will know the value of joining MPPC, as well as World Bank will see the quality of participants that we will have through the application question itself. And also, we hope to have World Bank to be involved during the MSGA Summit, where it will be held on the 22nd of July. as well as providence of resources and advisory matters on our MPPC team. During MPPC, we hope to have various involvement from World Bank as a speaker, panelist, and as well as a judge for the grand finals for the top 5 team, among a few. And lastly, we hope to have the sustenance of MPPC, where the winners of MPPC will actually pitch to a governmental platform, specifically on the Prime Minister's office. At the same time, we hope to sustain MPPC and prolong and strengthen the impact through the MPPC Academy, where the event partner as well as the knowledge partner will be able to interact directly with the participants through the MPPC Academy. As you can see here, these are the suggested areas of involvement for World Bank, where the highlighted one in gray will be the number of people we hope to have for World Bank, as well as the various involvement 22nd of July and during MPPC on the 19th and the 20th of August. Next, I would like to share about the return on investment for World Bank. First, it will be on youth engagement. As we realize that the goal of World Bank is actually to reduce poverty and in actually ensuring shared prosperity, we realize public policy plays a very big role in Bank's aim. And at the same time, youth being a very important asset, we felt that through MPPC it would be a very good youth engagement process, as well as in ideation, as policies, having ideas from the youth is something that is really unique, as they will be the one who will be leading the country. Next will be branding, outreach, as well as guidance. In terms of branding and outreach, MPPC will be a very suitable platform in terms of World Bank objective and goal, at the same time providing guidance both to the MPPC team as well as to the MPPC participants itself during the residential challenge or the competition day, the 19th and 20th of August. As for the breakdown of the target audience who will be present, there's actually two. First will be the one involved in the competition category. The competition category will be the students, particularly, who are from the pre-university program or diploma or degree, or even programs such as ACCA or ICW, for example. They will be the one who will be joining the competition category, and we hope to see actually most of the students coming from the background of philosophy, economics, politics, and those who are really, really involved in public policy to actually pitch their best policy during the competition. Not to forget, we felt that there's also another category which we should have in MPPC, which is the public audience category. Public audience will be open to youths aged 18 to 28 years old. They will be joining the participants on the first day and having discussion as well as activities together, but they'll be the one voting for the winning proposal on the second day as part of the ratio and determining the winner. This would be the itinerary for residential challenge. The one highlighted in blue is the area where we hope to have World Bank to be involved during MPPC for the first day. And this one will be for the second day, which is from the corporate luncheon up to the grand finals as well as the closing ceremony. Below, as you see here, this will be the competition structure. They will be divided into 3 stages. Before MPPC event, there will be two parts, which is the preliminary stage, which is the application process and submission of application question, where we hope World Bank can be involved also in publishing the best application question. And the second part, once these teams are selected into 80 participants and 20 teams, there will be preparation and research. And finally, the residential challenge, which is the MPPC event on 19th and 20th of August. How the public policy presentation will go is about 2 levels. First is semi-finals, where they will have 15 minutes of presentation from the participating teams, and then followed by 15 minutes of question and answer by the judges. And the top 5 teams will actually qualify for the grand finals. The grand finals will have 15 minutes presentation by the top 5 teams, followed by 10 minutes of Q&A by the panel of judges, so Q&A by the public audiences who will be there. The public audience will be able to contribute in determining the winning proposal, the winning policy, through the judges' deliberation and audience voting system, with a ratio of 70% of judges' deliberation and 30% of audience voting. As of here, I would like to add on, these are the previous media coverage that we had. This is from 2016 with IM4U radio station interview. And this one is from the Star back in 2015. 2015 as well from the Chinese newspaper, Xinqiu Daily. 2014, 2014 as well. as you can see, we actually had a lot of media coverage, not only from the government, we also had attention from the governmental platform, as well as through the media coverage. And that is all my presentation. Thank you.
Okay, good job. Before we go, like, I just have one comment about publishing the essay bit. I don't think we should limit it to publishing like one best essay. Maybe we can say, not cap it lah. If they read through, and they decide, like, they want to publish a few, then I think, because it's a portal they are very keen on getting material for it. So that's the only thing on my side. Yeah.
Charis, what do you feel was different from the previous World Bank pitch? Like, what were the things that you added or emphasized on that can make it better this time?
So what we had compared to last time was that this time we were more organized. We really know what we want to get with World Bank, how we want them to be involved. And at the same time, we involved them from pre, post, and even after MPPC. I mean, pre, during, and after MPPC. And what else? What was your question again? The last part you said?
No, I just asked what were the things that you changed. Let's say what were the things you took out and what were the things you added.
Compared to the previous meeting.
Compared to the previous meeting.
Yeah, I think what we had this time is more certainty. We know what we really want from them and how we can collaborate better with them by being sure of what we both can offer. Yeah.
Okay, but I'm sorry, I don't see the post-event collaboration with World Bank. Is it there?
It's on slide number 9. Hold on, yeah, I just share screen.
Okay. So are these, so let's say, are these things that were mentioned by Joshua, me previously, or are these going to be up for discussion on Monday?
So what we had in mind is the MPPC Academy. And I remember Joshua actually mentioned about the ending poverty talk in October. So he brought it up that he can actually have the three winning teams to share about the winning policies there. But I think I can bring it up with him again to just reconfirm.
Okay. I think that's all for me. Good job.
Thank you. Are there any questions, you guys?
Yeah, from the CR side, guys, like, do you have any comments as to the structure of the presentation? Because we spoke about it, like Charis and I and Madrin spoke about it very briefly yesterday, and this is the updated structure. But if you guys can improve on it, then please advise.
Wait, I'm still looking at the whole thing.
Okay. Maybe while Hannah is looking, I can just share that I've discussed with Jonathan about the agreement thing. They said for last year's MPPC and even the previous years as event partner and all, that does not involve money. They don't actually have any agreement. So he told me that in case if World Bank wants them, we can prepare, but he said it's not so important to prepare before we go. What do you guys think about it? Because we didn't have any sample at all. So he said if you want, have to get from ICMS itself the agreement and terms and stuff, how it's done.
It will be from CR, right, Sanwen, if we were to officiate this relationship?
I think it's more of EOP though, is it not?
I've asked Jiaying about this actually, and Jiaying said that they actually only send an invitation to them to be the event, how to say, like the knowledge partner. They just send an email. There's no actual contract behind it.
Yep, correct. Then they will just reply, we agree or disagree kind of thing. Then it's the black and white that we had, even for last year.
Okay. Wait, hold on, Charis. Another thing is that when you're presenting this on Monday, are you going to be bringing your own laptop and things like that?
Okay. Oh yes, I think I need to clarify. So at this moment, what I can think of at this moment is that I'll be bringing the printed version of this PowerPoint slides and I'll be bringing the full proposal as well as the letter of the way we can get involved with World Bank, the one that Rin sent out to them.
Also, it will be printed lah.
It out to show Joshua.
Okay.
As for the laptop, what do you think? We have to bring it? Are we gonna?
No, I don't think that's necessary as long as you have the printed out version.
Yep, me too. Because I got
Okay,
informed by Rin that it's only Joshua, right, representing too.
Yeah.
He said to pitch again.
Okay, and then another thing is that I think perhaps you don't have to really emphasize on the previous media coverage. I mean, you can touch on it lightly, but you already have 4 slides of it here. So you don't really have to go too in-depth. Oh, you have 5. You have 5 slides. Yeah. So I think instead of focusing on, other areas of MPPC, I think what you really have to sell to World Bank is to tell them why you chose this theme this year, and then why we're still keen on working with them as a knowledge-based partner. Because what I got from them the last meeting was that we don't really know why we chose this theme. So now that you're more sure, now that you guys are more certain, then if it makes more sense to them, then that's better. But I feel like, how when you were pitching just now, you said, you realized that the youth nowadays, we're not really immersed in public policies and things like that. So that's why you chose this theme and things like that. So I feel that it's not really relevant. It's not relatable. You're not really explaining why this topic is chosen or why students should join this public policy competition. Like, why should youth be associated with public policies? You haven't really mentioned or emphasized on that part. So I feel like that particular area, that's what you have to work on also.
Okay. Actually, I did mention, but maybe I didn't really emphasize much. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe re-emphasize it or just make it more clear the next time. Because it seemed like you were talking about a lot of other things, and then the more important aspect of the pitch wasn't really there.
All right, that's a good suggestion.
That's good. Other than that, it's fine. Sanon, you have anything? Matthew? Oh, I know Hannah's still reading with me.
Not really. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Oh, okay. And then, Charis, since we've gotten the approval from Rashid to use the $100 as expenses for the booth, right, for the TN50 event on the 10th, I think that's something that you can mention to him also. You can tell him that we'll be having a booth to promote ICMS as well as to promote MPPC. Because before that, before this meeting, in the last meeting, he also mentioned like, what are you guys actually gonna do, like, to promote MPPC? What's your strategy to really get the message out there? That's why he suggested, having the pre-event, the talk and the post-event, things like that, because it's not, the whole thing isn't really solidified. But if so I think that it's a good idea to bring it up to him on Monday. Tell him that we have reps going.
Thank you for mentioning that. I really didn't think of that just now at all.
No problem.
Oh yeah, so just to clarify, right, I think by Sunday you guys are going to confirm the marketing timeline with Rachel, correct?
As in MPPC, right? Marketing?
Yeah.
For that, actually, Nishan has already showed her the draft, but I think Rachel, she told me that she's satisfied with it. So what that's happening is, I think the one with Tim, we have to really reconfirm that one again. The one
Okay.
with ice cream.
Okay, so like as mentioned earlier, I think we spoke about this very briefly. The marketing of both flagships should be taking turns. So MPPC 1 week, I Square alternate week, and then you guys just switch. You can use the same schedule as in, like Monday confirm is all NEDs, or like all the national heads posting. Then on Tuesday is, you know, like EOP and NSC. Like the schedule like doesn't have to change. It's just the material has to change. That's the important part. And we told him this also, like what may be useful is like what Rachel did for RPC is to just post a reminder about 15 minutes to half an hour before the actual posting wave to remind people that which division should be posting. Otherwise, like people will just forget, you know.
So actually, it's best to just like one-off, just tell that these are the time for the specific divisions and all. Then at the same time, 15 minutes before the specific division is supposed to post, then we post again, just specifically for that specific division to post. Right?
Yeah.
15 minutes more. Okay.
Yeah.
It can be earlier like, if you want, because
Mm.
some people, I mean, like within 15 minutes, some people aren't aware yet.
Yeah. Yeah. But what's important is just make sure that it doesn't clash with I Square, because we don't want to compete with our own. I mean, it's not to say like we're competing with our own event or anything, but it will look nicer if we don't just flirt with both MPPC and I Square. Like just give one consistent message out, you know. So yeah. Okay. Do we have any other improvements on the content though? If not, then I think you can pass it to Wei. And you can Wei. Have you reached out to them?
Yep, I reached out to them already.
Okay,
Nothing
so they
has replied
confirm.
me. Yeah.
Okay, so they confirm going to help you before Monday, right? I mean, have to lah.
No choice.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, any other questions on the content?
Nope.
No.
On my side. Hannah, do you have anything?
Oh,
Okay.
good. Okay,
All right.
nice. Joey, can you switch off the off-air thing first?
Yes.